better get the turn to left. The wifey says I made you chilly, go reheat it. I just pulled that face you pull when you feel lazy and defeated. I was like, I beg you do it. Talk is on a brand new season. Plus I hurt my foot on stage, I couldn't make it to the freezer. Not only that, you know that I rap. I pay for this flat, go give me a snack. She give me said don't be a we giggle and that. I stay where I'm sat. She get up and does it like, is this what love is? I know that I'm rubbish, I secretly love it. She bring me a pasta every on I'm glagging. I stick on Joe Rogan, you won't find me clubbing. Cut I'm at the summit, I did it, I done it. You jealous, I run it, I come with your drummers and do something. I'm running and ain't no nothing. My flavors are lushing, my neighbors are rushing. The gal them are blushing, my trainers are custom. You wanna talk puffin', you know I'm a glutton. I ordered the beef in it, discussions. Clinical with it, I scribble the lyric, I dribble, I spit it, I bill it and lit it. This fire, you feel it, I feel it. I feel to be liable to kill it. I'm raw and I'm ruckus, I run up and pick up on my flinger, I mean I'm in it, I'm cold with it, innit? Hold my, control my breathing, I just, this evening, it's a fact. I sit and view my like how'd I get this off a rap? I rapped his jewelry, hit the floor, is he alive? I can't be sure, I can't be right. Evening, hold my, control my breathing. I just, this evening, hold my, control my breathing. I just, this evening, hold my, control my breathing. I just, this evening.
We're the land of the free.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics, I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Adebayo is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Robinson in at the shooting guard. And for Los Angeles, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Bradley in at the point guard position. And the teams we're seeing tonight, Steve, they have very deep rotations.
And Kevin, when you can go maybe 10 deep, it keeps your locker room happy. It also protects your team against injuries sinking a season.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And here is Davis. From the line, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bradley's got the first points up on the board here for Los Angeles. To the paint, here's Adebayo. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by James. Nunn can't get it to fall. And it's the Lakers' ball. Here's Bradley. To the inside. The shot's good from McGee.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions. Well, how can you not love the continued resurgence of JaVale McGee? There were some years where he was trying to figure it out. Now he's a big factor for this team at center. Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Miami grabs the miss. You know, Smitty, the change for McGee is pretty simple. He got some direction on how to play. Now he does everything he can to play within himself.
Kevin, that has been a huge difference maker for JaVale McGee. And you know, when he's focused, he can make an impact. Plays in short bursts, but very effective.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Alex Caruso comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. And so just over a minute and a half played for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Caruso. Here's Howard. And he makes good on the layup.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Now here's Butler. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Free throw good. Robinson. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Butler. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Howard, the pass to LeBron. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
He's off on the first. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
None, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here is Davis. James outside. For three, but they recover it. Here's Davis. The shot's good.
The problem with keeping AD off the glass, he times his jump so well, a graceful athlete in action.
Now here's Nunn. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Inside. Rondo with it. Butler covering.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow